to another video from Play Simple Chords. In this particular video, I'm going to cover a contemporary chord progression. It's a gospel pattern called Chromatic minor sevenths. You probably have heard of this in songs where they use a 6-2-5-1-4, and this can substitute for that 6-2-5-1-4. Now the keys that will be used to demonstrate this chromatic chord progression is the key of A major and the key of D major. Now let's look at the keys. In the key of A is the 1, B is the 2, C sharp is the 3, D is the 4, E is the 5, F sharp is the 6, G sharp is the 7, and then you're back at A. In the key of D, D is the 1, E is the 2, F sharp is the 3, G is the 4, A is the 5, B is the 6, C sharp is the 7, and D is the 1 again. Now why two keys? Well, the song I'm going to show you, one is in the key of A, which is the Good Good Father example, and then the other is in the key of D, which is the He Looked Beyond My Faults example. But the interesting thing is they both use the same chord progression, but in the key of A, it's a 6 going down to the 4, which is D. In the key of D, it's a 3 going down, moving chromatically. So in one case, the 4, which is D, is the target chord. In the other case, the 1, which is D, is the target chord. Now this chromatic progression sounds like this. It goes from the F sharp to the F, from the E to the D sharp, and then to the D. The chord progression for Good Good Father uses the exact same chords, only the target note is different. And you'll see that when I show you the example. And in the key of D, He Looked Beyond My Fault, you'll see that it uses the exact same chords, only the target chord is different. They replace a traditional 6-2-5-1 chord progression in the key of A. So that would be 6, 2, 5, 1, 4 in the key of A. Or in the key of D, it would be 3, 6, 2, 5, excuse me, and then to the 1. The first example is going to be the use of it in the song called Good Good Father. The application of the chords to Good Good Father are used in the section where the lyrics say, you're a good, good father, it's who you are, it's who you are. And the chords in the song just go from the D, a D2, you're a good father, it's who you are, Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. Then to a B, and then and I'm loved by you, and it goes back to a D, to an A, and to a B, and then back to D. Real simple chords, real simple melody. But instead of playing the D to the A to the B minor 7 to the E, what we'll play is the bigger minor 7 chord progression. So that's 3, half step, 2, half step, and then 1. And this is what it would sound like. In this example, I'm going to apply the chromatic chord progression to the song, He Looked Beyond My Fault. The song traditionally starts with a series of diminished chords, so it would sound like this. So instead of going Amazing Grace, we're going to do the chromatic progression. Amazing Grace. And then everything else will be the same. In the song He Looked Beyond My Fault, it's in the key of D. And the chord progression in the key of D, even though it's using the same notes as the previous example in the key of A, they actually start on what's the third of the key of D. So it's F sharp going down half steps to 1. So you're going from 3 to 1 in the in this example using He Looked Beyond My Faults. Now you could maybe apply the bigger one. Let's see if that works. So instead of going Amazing Grace, we're going to try the bigger one and walk our way down. Amazing grace will always be my song of praise. So give that a try. You can use this chromatic minor 7, minor 11 chord progression and add a little more contemporary sound to your traditional gospel chords and to your CCM songs. Thank you for watching my tutorials. Simple chords are the building blocks for making advanced chords. And I hope you find that these tutorials are helpful to you on your musical journey. Please like, subscribe, and share these tutorials with others who have a desire to learn how to play music at the piano. I look forward to sharing other tutorials with you in future videos.